David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Canes will kick it away first. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Blue Devils offense will get the first possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 10. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. The Blue Devils started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play caller? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him. All right, decision time early. I'm just going field goal here. Put some points on the board and pay off this nice opening.
And I get that, but I'm going to be aggressive. I'm going for the touchdown. Even if I get stopped, I got to go almost the whole length of the field. I'm starting the game aggressive.
And it's no good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. From the gun, the ground game. Crosses the 30, he's got it. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Wide open downfield. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down.
It is so hard as a defender to have to stop that big fella from catching the corner route, right? He already has great size and long arms, and he can jump. So what do you do? I mean, you're not trying to create pass interference and a penalty, but that's just a size mismatch, and the offense took advantage.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. From the gun, running back on the move. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Let's take a minute and talk about Miami. We're at the halfway point of the season. They're sitting atop the rankings. How hard is it to maintain that focus as the season goes along?
It's really tough, and that's one thing this coaching staff's really been trying to focus on is just to take one opponent at a time, regardless of where they're ranked, regardless of where you're playing. You've got everybody's attention. You're the #1 team in the country midway through the year, David, but there are tougher challenges ahead.
Well, and it's hard to get your players' attention because you start thinking you're good. We've got to get better every week, every practice, and sometimes that #1 ranking makes you not work as hard, gets you a little bit complacent. So that's the job of this coaching staff moving forward.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Grabs it in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. To the air, it's Robbins. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. We'll give him a couple on that, but 2nd and 8 coming up.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. And his throw is incomplete.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Finds his big tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
Hard running there. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And I've never met an offensive player who said, no, we don't want to go for it on 4th and 1. 4th and 1 is a great situation for the offense. You got to get 1 yard. You practice it all the time. You got to be physical. Go out and get it. They did a good job going out and getting that 1 yard.
And the Blue Devils with the 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Back to throw, it's Robbins. And they're not on the same page there.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. The throw to the outside is complete. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Makes the grab. It's John. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. They've got a first down here to open the period. The give to the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to scramble. Unleashes one. Complete to the right. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Well, it's a nice job snagging that pass. Miami has a tradition of Heisman Trophy quarterbacks. I get that, but guess what? If you're going to win Heisman Trophies, you're probably throwing to very talented wide receivers. Let's not forget about all the great receivers the Hurricanes have had as well. And they've got a special group this year. This guy right here is one of those dudes. He can beat you one-on-one with his speed, and he has really, really good hands as well.
Back open in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Flips it out in the flat. Gets away from one. He's got space. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Got some room in it to the goal line. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And the Canes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Finds his big tight end. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Off play action. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the errant pass, and
they brought the heat, and they get him on the ground, and a 4th down sack stops this drive cold. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's got it on the right. There he goes. Vince, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touch. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He might want another play. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Quickly complete. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. The Hurricanes look to keep this drive humming. Off-play action on 1st down. Using his legs to buy some time. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down. The Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Gets rid of it. It's complete on the right side. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
This is exactly why this guy is your QB. He does such a great job of buying time, has such great speed, just stresses the defense. What do you want to do? You want to blitz me? Sure, I'm going to scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass. He's just posing so many problems, so many headaches.
And that is a tough assignment for a defense to cover a back man-to-man who can get downfield like that.
Especially when he can run routes the way he does, Reese. I'm really impressed watching this running back with how he's able to cut and how he doesn't telegraph where he's going. He is a weapon catching the ball.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami!
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
Looking for blockers. And the ball's free deep in his own territory. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Man, this kickoff coverage team, they just get to the ball carrier. They are flying around. They're beating their blocks. And the ability to create a turnover on a special teams play like this, and that is massive. And now it sets them up in great field position.
He'll take a shot. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year, and he comes up with a massive play right there.
Wants to throw. It's Robbins. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Breaks into the open. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior. Makes a play after the grab. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Tight end now in motion. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got his man downfield. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a 1st down, and they have to show some urgency here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, it's complete. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the 1st half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a 1st half.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you got to stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
You just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision making.
He'll pull it down and run. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half.
The Blue Devils will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll go to the ground. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. They'll give it to him again. Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Finds his big tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Canes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Canes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
Yeah, you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fires to the big foul. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right front. Nice job.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking to fire. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Hurricane. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. to throw. It's Robbins. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it along the sideline. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shakes off the defender. Stop just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Rides the back on the option. The give. Runs through the tackle. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. And the Blue Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Got his man quickly. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. A completion, but not quite enough for the first down. 3rd down coming for this offense. Looking to throw for it. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. Throws to the back. Pulls it in. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. We've reached the break, and Miami is holding onto the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Quarterback may change this route. So 1st down will open up the final period. They'll try to get outside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Hurricanes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
The Canes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Johns. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Fires to the tight end. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
And the Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. Turning it on. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. At this point, the clock is like the 12th man on offense. I assume they'll keep it on the ground here.
I would think so, too, but I also want to get the score and end this game.
and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Canes. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Unloads to the wideout. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten the rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on